Hey friends, welcome back. If you are new, my name is Eileen. Welcome to my channel. Let's go jump into our Valentine's third episode. For this DIY, you need 4 plastic plates from Walmart. They were 50 cents each, and this candle holder from Dollar Tree. I am reusing this from a previous project, and we will use this ceramic candle holder, and this is also from Dollar Tree. First step is to use 2 plates together with the bottom sides facing each other using E6000 and hot glue. But first, apply the E6000 before applying the hot glue because the hot glue dries quickly. And then I did the same thing with the other 2 more plates. After that, I attach the first plate to this ceramic candle holder using E6000 and hot glue. Then I will attach beads. These are from Amazon. I will put the link on the description box below. It was like 1,000 pieces. And I will share 3 techniques on how you will attach these beads. First, I mark where I will put the hot glue, but it's so messy and too much work, so I did not go with this. And second, I tried holding the bead like this and put hot glue on it, but the beads are very small, so you might burn your hand or your fingers. And then I went to the third technique that works the best. I poke the bead with the skewer, then hot glue the hot glue it on the tip of the beads and on the sides of the bead, and attach it to the side of the plate like this. And also take your time so that it's not messy. After hot gluing the beads, I use E6000 to secure it more because I want to use this for a long time. Then I set this aside and I repeated the technique on the other plate. Then I went ahead and hot glue and used E6000 to attach the candle holder on the other plate. And this is how our project looks like. It looks so beautiful, and here I am brushing off all the hot glue strands before I will spray paint it. But next I added 1 more candle holder on top of the plate, but this is optional. I have a plan for it, so I just added it. Then I went out and spray painted it with the ultra matte Rust-Oleum spray paint. I gave it several coats and then I let it dry. I also sealed the spray paint with the clear Rust-Oleum spray paint. I let it sit overnight, then tada! Here is our project. I really love how it turned out. And please let me know on the comment below if I will distress it or not, because right now it's really beautiful and I don't want to ruin that. Yeah, so what do you think of this project? For this DIY, I will be using this block or wooden block that I have on hand, and you can also use the white ceramic from Dollar Tree. And I just traced the wooden block on the scrapbook paper, cut it, then attach it with a glue stick. I also sanded the side of the block to have that finished look, and make sure to sand it sideways and away from you, not towards you. Then I will be using this window clings from Dollar Tree. I attach the cling with Mod Podge, then I also put Mod Podge over it. Then I added this simple bow and this small bell from this Christmas pick. Then you are done with this DIY. For this DIY, you need this ceramic tractor from Dollar Tree. They are out right now, and I painted it with the red acrylic paint using this foam brush. But the foam brush is too big, so you should use a smaller paintbrush for this to get all the edges. And if you paint the tire with the red, you can just repaint the tires later with the black acrylic paint. And here I am using a small brush to get the edges of the tractor. And for the window, I will be using the Ballet Slipper Waverly chalk paint, and it's a good touch for this project. Then after that, I just went back in with my black acrylic paint to restore the black colors because the red paint spilled over it earlier. Then I will be using this pink heart called the Table Scatter from Dollar Tree. I hot glued 3 pieces on top of the tractor. Then I added some greeneries that I have on hand, and it really so cute. I really love the makeover of this tractor. And I also made the tractor rustic, so added I painted it with my antique wax. And I also added these stickers heart from Dollar Tree, and I also distressed the heart to have more texture. Then you are done with this DIY. I really love how it turned out. It's so cute, and I would love to know your opinion about this project. Let me know on the comment below. For this DIY, you need this mug from Dollar Tree and a Sharpie. We will write the word XOXO, and if you don't have a steady hand, it's okay because you can erase this using alcohol like this. And I actually tried it many times. After trying it many times, I realized it was a good idea to use masking tape as a guide so that it is easier to write the XOXO or not. And then I erase it again, and I finally happy with my last try. So don't be scared to try this out. It's fun. Then you were done with this DIY. I just added these heart straws that I got from Walmart. this DIY, we will be using this wooden house shape from Dollar Tree, and I grabbed this gnome from Hobby Lobby. It was $2.99 and I got it for 40% off. I tried to remove the love heart in the middle of the house or the wooden house, but it did not want to move, so I just let it be. Then I stained the wooden house with the antique wax using my wipes, and I also distress it with the Waverly chalk paint black. Then I had glued the gnome on the heart, and I will be using the bow that came with the bells from Dollar Tree, and I added the pink heart cutouts on the gnome, and then you're done with this DIY. It's very cute. For this DIY, you need this small jar from Dollar Tree. I will paint the lid with the pewter gray and white acrylic paint to give it galvanized look. And I just dabbed the pewter gray first on the lid. Then I realized it would be easier to paint if I put it on the jar, so I put the lid on the jar and continued painting it there. After dabbing the lid with the pewter gray and white acrylic paint, I will add this antique wax using this small brush. I will make the lid look like a rustic jar, and it looks really good. Then here how it looks after adding those glitter vase filler. And now I will add this love sign from this candle jar. I just stained it with my antique wax. Then I painted the word love with the white acrylic paint, and then go back and stained the top and the bottom part of the heart with the antique wax. And then I just distress it with the white acrylic paint, and it's a nice detail. And to attach it, I will use this black wire and just attach it on the jar. I also made a simple bow to hide the wire. Then you're done with this DIY. For this DIY, you need this grapevine heart from Dollar Tree. And I will just be adding some greeneries that I have on hand. And if you're gonna ask me where did I got those greenery, those are from Joann's, and I got them when they were on sale. Then I just put the greenery in the grapevine and hot glue it. Then I added more greeneries and berries, and you have this cute wreath that you can add on the third tray. will add this heart cutout from Dollar Tree. I stained it with the antique wax. Then I wrote the word love with my acrylic pens. Then I just hot glue it on the wreath. And I want this wreath to stand on its own, so I use this wood stem from Dollar Tree and attach it to the bottom of the heart with hot glue and twine. Then you are done with this DIY. For this DIY, I will use 2 packs of vine balls and this black wire that I got from Dollar Tree. First, I put the black wire through the balls and I just alternate the color. And if you cannot find vine balls, you can also use beads. I was lucky that I found these vine balls, and after putting all the balls through the wire, I tie a knot in the wire at one end like this. Then next, I will use a wooden heart cutout that I got from Dollar Tree. I painted it with the antique wax. I also painted the back of the heart, and after painting it, I feel like it's very dark, so I wipe it with the wet wipe. And after that, I grab my acrylic pens or the white acrylic pen and I wrote the word "Be Mine." You can also use stickers, or if you also have Cricut machine, you can also try that, or just try handwriting it. Then I made a simple bow using this ribbon that I've got from Hobby Lobby. Dollar Tree carry a lot of beautiful ribbon, and I have this ribbon from Hobby Lobby, so I'm using it. I attach it on the heart and I added some small bell from the Christmas pick and put it on the wire. And I also made the tassel for the other end using twine from Dollar Tree. Then you are done with this DIY. For this DIY, I used this round board that I got from Dollar Tree. I painted it black before. It was my unfinished project, and I will be using these stickers from Dollar Tree. I put the word XO, so make sure to press it down so that it won't bleed, or the paint will not gonna bleed, because we will use this red acrylic paint to paint it. And I gave it several coats, and I also used my hair dryer to make the drying faster. Then once it is dried, I use this tool that I got from Dollar Tree to peel off the sticker, and luckily there was no bleeding. And to add more details, I added some greeneries on the board, and you are done with this project. For this DIY, we will be using this cardstock and yarn. I got the yarn from Dollar Tree, and you can use any cardstock that you have. Make sure it's red or like burgundy because it will show through after you put the yarn. Then I just draw a semicircle and then I cut it to make a cone shape like this. After that, I secure it with the hot glue. Next, I will be hot gluing the yarn around the cone that we made, and I am applying hot glue from time to time. And this is harder than I thought to make a tight loop, but I was able to use hot glue to keep it in place while wrapping around the yarn higher up the cone. After wrapping the cone, I will be using this ribbon that I've got from Dollar Tree. I will wrap it on the cone and secure it with hot glue. And after that, I hot glue a pink heart cutout at the top of the cone. And I feel like something is missing after that, so I hot glue those red beads around the cone alongside with the ribbon. And lastly, I used a lighter to burn the fuzz off of the yarn, and then you are done with this DIY. And this is the whole tiered tray look like. I really love how it turned out, and I hope you like it too. Let me know on the comment below what do you think of this project, and if you enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up. It will help my channel to grow more, and if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Thank you so much guys, and see you on my next DIY. Bye bye guys, take care, and God bless you all.